So good.
Alright, what's happening, squad? So, this video was posted in the afternoon of my maiden day of taking this bike out. So the morning started off with me blasting a lap of Cypress, a trail called Dirty Harry. I put that edit up already. That was literally the first run I did on the bike. And, things came loose, like, the headset and the rear axle, all the typical crap that happens when you build a new bike. As you can see here, I'm trying to work out some of the technical climbing stuff. Basically, this is my first day on the Cro-Mag Stylus, and by no means is this first day going to predict any kind of outcome on how I feel about the bike. I'm just going to be completely transparent with you guys and want you guys to get my actual opinion on this with the style I ride, because if you have been following for a while, you'll understand how I ride my bikes. One thing I'm going to tell you right off the get-go, though, is it climbs like shit. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but, like, the bike is heavy, and I've never been so tired climbing, which is really surprising to me.
Hi, guys. Take care.
It does not climb great. That's about all I'm going to give you right now. The rest, I'll explain as I go down the trail, but I hope you guys enjoy. As always, positive vibes.
Cro-Mag Stylus.
Another rides, baby. Enjoy.
Today. Oh. 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 Actually feels all right. Like, it feels so different than the Meta. I can't really say it's bad or good. I just say it's different. Huh. Definitely has me thrown over the front end a little bit more, because it is slacker, yet I had to cut my steer tube down probably inch and a half, so I'm definitely throwing motor over the front right now, but feels all right. And I like no cable rattle. It's super sick. I might pop out that fifth volume spacer. So something I noticed off the get-go, which is interesting, is I'm guessing the head angle is making the steering a lot slower, which probably makes it more stable, but definitely not as twitchy as the Meta. Once again, I don't know if that's good or bad. Can't say right now. Just, I'm gonna have to ride this for a while to really have a solid opinion about it. But it definitely feels planted for sure. Absolutely. Problem is, I never really felt like the Meta was as harsh as people made it out to be. I don't really have any issues, but this definitely feels planted. But that could just be for the fact that it's heavier, or maybe it's the fact that it's steel. I don't know. It's fun though. I quite enjoy it. I think I'm gonna have to get used to where my weight is. I'm gonna have to really focus on just keeping my weight shifted back more as the bike is longer, and it's gonna throw my weight more forward. So it's something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Now, one thing I'm really happy they did, that I love, is how even though the front end's longer, they kept those chain stays a little bit shorter, so it still keeps a lot of that nimbleness that you want out of your hardtail. So I am happy about that. Okay, we'll try and let her go here. Oh yeah, feels good. Still really mixed conditions right now. A little bit of wet, a little bit of dry, but overall, really nice. Ooh. So good. Yeah, I think I might ditch that 5th volume spacer because I don't feel like it makes a difference too much in the steeps of Cypress, but I do feel the harshness as I don't use all the travel. Yeah, I do feel really planted on this bike. I like it a lot, and I think it looks actually pretty good, considering I don't really like the look of chrome eggs typically. But I promise you, this is not a biased review. I love my Meta. I kind of was and am going into this bike assuming I'm not going to like it. But yeah, I don't mind it so far. I just gotta make some tweaks to my fork, I think, to make it all right. Oh yeah. Sick. So good. Morning or afternoon. Go ahead, have a good one. Yeah, I think I just gotta mess with my fork a little bit and we're good. So when I mean mess with my fork, it's not necessarily because I got a new bike. It's more because I've been messing around with volume spacers because I've been riding a lot of Cypress, and if you know Cypress, it's quite steep. So I was trying to keep my fork from bottoming out when I'm running in the hardtail. But I feel like the 5th volume spacer has more disadvantages than advantages. I'm just gonna have to really focus on keeping that weight back and staying light on the brakes. Dude, the dirt is really good down here. Insane. Nice. So yeah, I definitely feel the weight of the steel frame, for sure, 100%. Is that hampering me? Makes it so it's not as twitchy, but might not be a bad thing. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Ooh. Sick. Let's come down here. I got my loops I like to test stuff on. Oh, look at this. Ready. So good. did a Cypress run this morning as its maiden voyage, as you'll see me put up. But my headset came loose, my handlebars came loose, just, you know, all the typical fresh bike build crap. Axle came loose. So I'll kind of treat this more like a proper break and run, as I kind of figured that would happen, because I always forget stuff on my bike build. Oh yeah, so good.
All right, gang, so there it is. That is the opening day of me riding the Chromeg Stylus. I don't know, I have mixed feelings. Like, I actually think it was actually really good on the downs. I thought it sucks ass on the climbs. Like, I know I'm a little out of shape because it's like, you know, coming out of winter, but I don't think it climbs great. But on that flip side, like, I don't know the bike that well. So, like, you got to take it for a grain of salt. Like, I want to give you guys my live, actual feelings, and that's how I feel right now. Like, right now, I feel like it climbs like shit. But I feel like on the downs, it's quite planted. Like, it feels more like a downhill bike than I thought it would. And maybe that's the steel property, or maybe that's the weight, and I don't think that's a bad thing. But on the flip side, I do think you lose a little bit of that nimbleness that we all look for in hardtail. So stay tuned for more stuff, and in the meantime, positive vibes, gnarly rides. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are absolute beauties. I know the screen is black, but I just want to tell you guys I love you, and I think you're great, and I hope nothing but the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care.